Imagine this: you wake up one day and realize that you become the architect of a life you once only dreamed of. How did it happen? It wasn't a single grand moment. It was built brick by brick, day by day, through simple habits that compounded over time. I'm here to share the key habits of top achievers, habits so powerful they don't just change your day, they change your entire destiny. Are you ready to take the first step toward becoming unstoppable? What if I told you that the only thing standing between you and the life you want isn't talent, luck, or even resources at m./JS Your Daily Habits? Top achievers understand that consistency is the engine behind all meaningful success. It's not the grand gestures or occasional heroic efforts that build extraordinary results. It's the small, deliberate actions repeated day after day. Consistency is the silent architect of excellence, and it works quietly in the background, transforming habits into achievements. When you embrace consistency, you create momentum. Think of a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it continues, it gathers size and speed. This is exactly how consistent actions compound over time. Every effort builds on the last, creating exponential growth that feels almost magical. But it's not magic, it's simply the result of showing up every day. Consistency builds trust, not only with others, but also with yourself. Each time you follow through on your commitments, you reinforce a powerful belief: I am someone who keeps my promises. Self-trust fuels confidence and strengthens your resolve to keep going, even when progress feels slow or invisible. It's through consistency that you overcome resistance. On the days when motivation is low, consistency is your safety net, pulling you forward regardless of how you feel. It eliminates the need to constantly negotiate with yourself because the decision to act has already been made. Even the most mundane tasks, when done consistently, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Writing just 500 words a day can result in a novel by the end of the year. Saving a small amount regularly can lead to financial independence over time. Exercising for 30 minutes daily can transform your health. It's not the size of the action that matters, it's the frequency and the commitment to keep going. Consistency creates habits, and habits shape your identity. When you consistently do something, it stops being an effort and becomes a part of who you are. It's no longer something you have to force yourself to do, it's simply what you do. Discipline is the backbone of every top achiever's journey. While motivation is often celebrated as the spark that ignites action, it is discipline that sustains it. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes, influenced by emotions, circumstances, and external factors. Discipline, on the other hand, is unwavering and reliable, providing a steady foundation for progress, regardless of the situation. Discipline is about making a commitment to your goals and following through, even when it's inconvenient or uncomfortable. It's the ability to prioritize long-term gains over short-term gratification, resisting the urge to take the easy route. Discipline is waking up early to pursue your dreams when the bed feels warm and inviting. It's saying no to distractions and yes to the actions that align with your vision. Top achievers understand that the path to success is not paved with perfect conditions or bursts of enthusiasm. They know there will be days when the work feels tedious, when obstacles seem insurmountable, or when the results are slow to materialize. In those moments, discipline becomes their compass, guiding them forward with resolve. Discipline also creates structure and routine, which are essential for productivity and growth. By building systems that eliminate decision fatigue, achievers conserve their mental energy for what truly matters. They don't waste time deciding whether to act. They've already made the choice in advance through disciplined planning and preparation. This predictability allows them to focus their efforts on execution rather than deliberation. Discipline fosters resilience. It strengthens the ability to endure challenges and setbacks, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. When you cultivate discipline, you develop a mindset that thrives under pressure, allowing you to persist where others might falter. It's this quality that separates those who achieve their goals from those who abandon them when the going gets tough. Discipline is not about perfection, it's about persistence. It acknowledges that progress is not always linear, and setbacks are inevitable. What matters is the willingness to recommit, to show up again and again, even after failure. Discipline doesn't demand that you always feel ready or inspired, it simply asks that you act. trusting the process over time. Top achievers embrace the principle that learning is not something that happens passively, it is an active, deliberate pursuit. They understand that growth requires intention, focus, and a commitment to continually improving themselves. In their eyes, every experience, whether triumphant or challenging, holds a lesson waiting to be discovered. Intentional learning begins with curiosity, the insatiable desire to understand more and to uncover deeper insights. It's the habit of asking questions, seeking out knowledge, and challenging assumptions. Achievers actively look for opportunities to expand their skill sets and perspectives, knowing that stagnation is the enemy of progress. They view knowledge not as a destination, but as a never-ending journey. They also know that learning doesn't just happen in traditional settings like classrooms or seminars. It occurs in everyday life through conversations, mistakes, and reflection. Top achievers make it a habit to extract wisdom from their failures, viewing them as valuable feedback rather than personal shortcomings. For them, failure is not the opposite of success, but a necessary step along the way. Intentional learners prioritize personal development as part of their daily routine. They carve out time to read, study, and engage in activities that stretch their minds and capabilities. Whether it's picking up a book, attending a workshop, or seeking mentorship, they recognize that investing in themselves pays the greatest dividends. They treat their minds as gardens, carefully planting seeds of knowledge and nurturing them to fruition. A key aspect of intentional learning is the ability to adapt and evolve. In a rapidly changing world, achievers stay ahead by being flexible and open to new ideas. They don't cling to outdated methods or beliefs. Instead, they evaluate what works and are willing to unlearn and relearn as needed. Adaptability allows them to thrive in uncertain environments and seize opportunities that others might overlook. Intentional growth also means surrounding oneself with people who inspire and challenge. Achievers actively seek out mentors, peers, and communities that push them to think bigger and do better. They understand that growth is amplified in the presence of others who share their passion for improvement. Through collaboration and feedback, they refine their skills and gain fresh perspectives. At the heart of intentional learning is a mindset of humility. Achievers recognize that no matter how much they know, there is always more to learn. This humility keeps them hungry, grounded, and receptive to new experiences. They approach each day with the question, what can I learn today? And they take deliberate action to ensure the answer adds value to their journey. Top achievers know that success is never a solo endeavor. The most impactful progress is often the result of meaningful relationships built on trust, mutual respect, and shared goals. They understand that relationships are not just a network, they are a cornerstone of their personal and professional lives, providing support, inspiration, and opportunities that propel them forward. Meaningful relationships begin with authenticity. Achievers recognize the importance of being genuine in their interactions, valuing substance over superficiality. They approach relationships with a mindset of giving rather than taking, seeking to contribute value to others without expecting immediate returns. This authenticity builds a strong foundation of trust, the currency that sustains all meaningful connections. Achievers are intentional about the people they surround themselves with. They align with individuals who challenge them, inspire them, and push them to grow. By surrounding themselves with those who share similar values and ambitions, they create an environment that fosters positivity and progress. They understand the principle that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and consciously choose to be in the company of those who uplift and motivate them. In building relationships, they prioritize quality over quantity. It's not about knowing everyone, it's about cultivating a circle of meaningful connections that offer depth and mutual support. They invest time in truly understanding the people around them, learning their stories, strengths, and struggles. Through this effort, they build bonds that are resilient and enduring, capable of withstanding challenges and conflicts. Achievers also recognize the power of listening. They know that relationships are not built through talking alone, but by genuinely hearing and empathizing with others. Listening allows them to connect on a deeper level, creating a sense of understanding and respect that forms the bedrock of strong relationships. Mentorship is another vital aspect of meaningful connections. Achievers seek guidance from those who have walked the path they aspire to follow, learning from their experiences and insights. At the same time, they become mentors themselves, sharing their knowledge to uplift others. This exchange of wisdom and support creates a cycle of growth and reciprocity that benefits everyone involved. Collaboration is a hallmark of meaningful relationships. Achievers recognize that the combined efforts of a united group far surpass what any individual can accomplish alone. They actively seek opportunities to collaborate, knowing that diverse perspectives and collective energy can spark innovation and solve problems more effectively. They also place great emphasis on maintaining and nurturing relationships over time. Top achievers know that connections require consistent care and effort. They stay in touch, celebrate others' successes, and offer support during difficult times. By demonstrating reliability and commitment, they strengthen the bonds that tie them to the people in their lives. The habits of top achievers are not beyond your reach. They're simple, actionable, and start with one decision to take ownership of your life. Start small. Be consistent. Embrace discipline. Seek growth. Build relationships. And watch as the life you've always wanted begins to take shape, one habit at a time. Remember, success isn't something you chase, it's something you attract by becoming the person ready to receive it. So, what habit will you start today to become the top achiever you're destined to be?